Mr. Thompson.
Thank you, Mr. Baker.
Well, first of all, thanks Chairman Altmeyer, Ranking Member Fallon, for putting this into the subcommittee for this very, very important discussion. Chairwoman Norton, really appreciate your being here, your testifying, and frankly, your remarks reflecting kind of a common sense attitude with this. I find that refreshing for this town. So it's I do have, you talked within your top 5 issues that were brought to you, and one of those was existing inventory in terms of problems faced by small businesses. In my, the folks I've been hearing from, however, in fact, is that a problem that's being raised by a number of small businesses, in fact, many on the next panel, I believe, that the biggest problem involved the testing of components that have no lead in them or affixing permanent labels to children's headbands and hosiery. How would you respond to those businesses? Any thoughts on that issue? I mean, the inventory obviously is significant, but frankly, this is a problem going forward as well.
Yes, I think component testing could be a very, very useful tool for us and for small businesses. The problem is that the way the law is written, the testing requirement falls on the producer of the children's product, not on the people that make the component parts, because buttons, by their nature, are not necessarily children's products. When you put them on the child's dress, then they become a child's product. So the person who makes the dress is the person who is under the law required to do the testing. So I think that's one area where we could do some fine-tuning of the law to clarify how we're going to deal with component testing. The other issue is permanent tracking labels. The law does require that they go on all children's products on August 14th. Now, the law was written in a very interesting way because it interjected a bit of ambiguity into it, because it says that they need to be put on to the extent practicable. The agency had a hearing yesterday. We are in the process of developing guidance. I know it's somewhat late, but we are doing the best we can to get it out. Again, we want to be reasonable here. I want to be focusing with respect to the tracking labels on products that are dangerous, that we've had a history of recalling, like baby cribs. We're frankly not real interested in kids' headbands or stockings. But the law doesn't allow us to make those cuts, and that's really what we need.
Okay, thank you very much. You'll bet the balance of my time, Chairman.